Welcome, my dear friends, again to the Psychological and Social Facts channel, an interesting topic as usual. Follow until the end. There is valuable information that will help you move forward towards a better life. Here are 10 important stages of progress. Among the most noticeable ways to make progress in life are setting brilliant goals. The journey of progress should set clear, reasonable goals that must be achieved, and SMART goals are planned for these goals to be clear, explicit and measurable. For example, achievement can be checked and accessed, as these goals must be coherent within the attainable capabilities. These goals must be well defined for the period to be followed, and ultimately, this goal must be related to the individual and his or her bliss or improvement. Responsibility is one of the key achievement steps to follow. Taking responsibility, inspiration to keep going, striving after progress and progress in it. Thus, she is constantly encouraged to set a reasonable and open goal, and then pledge a continuous attempt to reach this goal within clear and purposeful steps. Consistent learning. It is important to gain insight and learn new things during the journey of taking a stab at progress, and no matter what end goal an individual is looking for, the experience and new information that he gets during his process is in itself an achievement that he can appreciate, because it gives a sense of the constant turn of events and capture during the journey of the pleasure of progress in particular, will awaken the person to continue trying to achieve his ideal goal that he is looking for, thus evolving, creating and gaining new abilities and encounters. With assertive thinking, the task of progress should replace his negative musings with positive thoughts that convince and motivate him to move forward at work and take a stab at his prosperity no matter what obstacles, hurdles, and shots of disappointment he may encounter. In these difficulties, as new encounters secures his help in reaching his goal in the end. Beginning the most troublesome errands. Some fear beginning troublesome assignments that require exertion and long work, and they attempt to defer them continually as a trade-off for beginning with simple and basic undertakings that can be achieved effectively. This might prompt proceeding to defer and postpone huge errands and hesitate in their beginning, which prompts deferring achievement or arriving at the ideal objective. And hence it is important to begin with troublesome assignments that require exertion, time and work. Genuineness with oneself. The searcher for progress might confront ways he accepts are impasses, or he might encounter disappointment during his profession. As of now, it is important, frankly and legitimate with the self, to look for the explanations behind this disappointment, and attempt to escape the safe place that prompts unwinding and not putting forth the proper attempt. Eliminating the interruptions. A rundown ought to be made of the work that should be achieved, whether it is a day-to-day, month-to-month or week-after-week rundown, and this rundown ought to just hold back genuine objectives and stay away from any irrelevant side activities, as these works are viewed as interruptions that forestall center around the primary objectives, and it is constantly prescribed to close the telephone while working, switching off the television, and not speaking with others, which increment center during work and subsequently achievement in keeping away from interruptions. Laying out a strong climate. Certain individuals need the presence of allies in their work process to make the progress that they hope for, and the significance of this climate arises in snapshots of disappointment or dissatisfaction that occasionally clear the individual, and afterward he wants somebody to raise his resolve and spur him again to work. And the individual likewise needs somebody who he shares his long stretches of bliss and achievement, and instances of his environmental factors of help are companions, family, a couple. Parting from time to time. The way to progress is a troublesome and some of the time rough street, and it needs to put forth an extraordinary attempt, so important for those try to prevail to have some time off, more terrible than a day-to-day rest or excursion each period where he avoids the workplace and his interests, and this solace will make him return to work with more noteworthy energy. Deception. Thoughtfulness regarding well-being. Certain individuals put forth extraordinary attempts to work past their ability to arrive at the achievement that they desire. However, arriving at progress ought not be for human well-being and security.
Here ends our topic today. We hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. There is a lot of amazing information from psychology and sociology. See you on another interesting topic.